Hi, and welcome back to Blue's Garden. Almost everything is in. Not peppers, not squash and zucchini. Almost everything else is in. So, having said that, took forever. May, April, rains, cold weather. Took forever, but almost everything is in the garden, outside and in the garden. Took a while to get it all hardened off. I know that most people aim for Labor Day. I'm sorry, Memorial Day. I like to try mid-May, right around our happy anniversary for my wife and I. I aim for mid-May, and I was almost successful. I still had to hold off a week or so just because of the cold weather. But almost everything is in. Almost all the tomatoes are in. That's certainly up around the outside Boston garden. Around the Cape, that I still am about a week behind. Irony, usually the Cape weather is warmer, a little bit milder, but this year it is still cooler temperatures down there. So the Cape garden is about a week behind the Boston area garden. Well, what are you going to do? You win some, you lose some. On average, it's usually much better. So let's take a look. First thing, putting in the tomatoes. Just getting a whole bunch of tomato in ground. So I know it says what it says for the specific Amish paste, but this is how I seed all my tomatoes. I do them in these 6-packs, and in a typical 6-pack, I will seed either 2 per cell for a total of 12, or I'll just do 1 row of 3 and I'll do a total of 6. Overseeding this, that way there I'm ensure I get germination. All sifted seed starter, not just regular potting soil, seed starter. I label all my 6-packs. So again, 2 per 6-pack. 2 per cell in the 6-packs. Then I put the labels in, and then I put a little bit of something on top. When they get large enough, I go up into the 3.5-inch pots. A little bit of potting soil on the bottom. Take the back side of a spoon, and then I fill in once I take the plug and put them into the next size up. Push it all down so there's lots of soil to roots connection. Again, repeat the whole process for every single one of my tomatoes, 15 varieties. As you can see, they stay under the grow lights. They're typically 14 to 15 hours a day on the timer. Getting my tomatoes outside. So you saw it, everything from seed to seedling to up potting and now transitioning. We've hardened them off. Let's get them outside and in the ground. All right, after hardening off, which watch this video above, watch this video on how to harden off. Basically, you got to do it over time. Seedlings are not used to sunlight and the wind. So take the grow bags for me, take whatever you're growing in. For my grow bags, that's 1/3 compost, 2/3 decent potting soil like Costa Maine or something like that. Every one of my grow bags, that's basically the formula is 1/3 compost, 2/3 soil, or possibly 1/3 compost, 1/3 last year's soil, 1/3 this year's soil, new soil. Every once in a while, as I go down my line, I will add in a marigold as well as the tomato. For me, all my paste tomatoes, I do the 3 Amish paste. I do the 4 Roma tomato outside. This is for the garden outside of Boston. 2 black Roma and 2 baby Roma, as well as the 4 Roma. I have more Roma going because I'll do a second batch. I just started the seeds. But I'll also take a bunch of Roma and bring them to the Cape garden. So 1, 2, 3 Amish paste over here in this corner of the garden. And then I have the 4 and 4 is 8 Roma over in a different section of the garden. All very similar. Pot them up into a large grow bag, typically 7 or 10 gallon grow bag, 7-gallon grow bag, which is 1/3 compost, 2/3 soil. It's either last year's soil is 1/3 and 1/3 new soil, or some combination thereof. But at least 1/3 or so of some compost mixing it in. I happen to use black earth, or I make my own compost. I never have enough, so I always fill in with the black earth compost. I will begin to start twining them up, tying them up, let them grow. These are more paste tomatoes, so I will be letting them grow up, and I'll sort of use a modified Florida weave for them. Amish paste, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Amish paste. More plum tomatoes, 1, 2 black Roma. Four of the Roma, 1, 2, 3, 4. I did some Lemon Boy, 1, 2, 3 Lemon Boy, and you can see the marigold in there. 1, 2, 3 Lemon Boy tomato. 1, 2 black Crim. After you transplant the seedlings in, water them in well. Next up, after tomato, was getting the beets in. I did 2 different varieties of beets. Early Top Wonder beets and Sweet Merlin beets. Let's take a look. I didn't get any great video, but Early Wonder beets and Sweet Merlin beet. I just broadcast a bunch of beets in these 25-gallon grow bags, and again, water them in well. Same soil mix. And next up is getting the eggplant in. I did 2 varieties of eggplant, one called long purple eggplant, a little skinnier, and then one called Black Beauty, which is more of the classic stout, rounded shape, oval-shaped eggplant that you think of. Also in the 25-gallon grow bags, 1/3 potting mix, 1/3 compost, and 1/3 last year's soil, 1/3 this year's soil. I am growing the eggplant. I did 3 of the long purple eggplant, 2 of the Black Beauty eggplant, and one I can't remember what it is, but 3 long purple. So that's the lower left is 2 long purple, and then 1 more long purple in the grow bag in front there that I'm working on now. And then 2 of the Black Beauty eggplant. Water everything in. And I am also going to now take straw. I put straw down as mulch for almost all of my vegetables. Let us take a look at, this is year 2 of doing this, from North Spore. Well, I am growing wine cap mushroom. Now, the neat thing is, they've flushed once. I've managed to harvest some wine cap, but the spore and all the mycelium are still in the bulk of that grow bag. 2 different grow bags. Got some great mushrooms. I ended up put some on a skewer with some steak tips, and then I did some chopped up fine and did them as sauteed mushroom on the side of another different dish. Wine cap mushroom. Really cool for the 2nd year in a row. North Spore wine cap mushroom I'm growing. These are growing in chips, hardwood chips, oak, cherry, hardwood chips, and some spore and straw. Ended up being some sauteed mushrooms and some mushrooms on the grill. Let's take a look at a garden tour. So far, let's see what's going on. I can point out some of the stuff that has been you've seen before and some of the new stuff. Let's take a quick look, walk around outside in the garden, see what's in the ground so far, or I should say in their grow pots. Bunch of plants that have yet to go in, although by the time you watch this video, they're in something. They're just not going to appear in this video. I've got planters for a lot of flowers, nasturtium, the raspberry to the right. These 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 will be peppers. Will be peppers. 2 Yukon Gold. Some lettuces growing. Some herbs. Going to be herbs. Well, that is time. But up here I'll put more herbs. These are raspberries that have all grown from this big raspberry patch out. Adirondack blue, Adirondack red. These are the new Sarpo. This is my mystery. It's basically, I think 1, 2, 3, 4 seed potato that were left over from everybody except Yukon. These will be 2, there'll be a third, 1, 2, 3 zucchini. Not sure what's going in here. It's another 25 gallon. Eggplant, 2 different types of eggplant. Black Beauty and long purple eggplant. These are the 2 beets. Early Top Wonder and Sweet Merlin. These are a mix. This is a mix of 5 or so of the 3 types of garlic. Red Weathersfield onion. Utah yellow up top. That's Zabroon shallot. What is in here? White sweet Spanish. Oh, Walla Walla onion. Yeah, down here is Walla Walla onion. These are Tokyo long white bunching onion that are blooming that I will collect the seed from. These overwintered and came back. This, before I realized it, is my peas and leeks. I didn't realize you were not supposed to put peas and leeks together. Peas in back, nothing in front in this one. Some Tokyo long white, some red bunching onion, long white that overwintered, red beard bunching. That is a weed, and that is a weed. These are 1, 2, 3 Amish paste. This whole row will be these guys. All will be all my cherry tomato pear types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 of the Tokyo long white. 12 of the cherry tomato. These are 3 Rio Grande. 2 black Roma with marigold, another found bit of raspberry coming over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 Roma. 1, 2 baby Roma. Another bit of found raspberry. Black Krim, 1, 2. Pineapple tomato, 1, 2, 3 pineapple tomato. 2 more black Krim. Will be carrot, that's just planted under there. 1, 2, 3 lemon boy with a marigold. These will be 1, 2 cucumbers. Not sure how many, but those are the cukes. Marketmore and pickling cuke. Not sure which is going in where. 1, 2, 3 mushroom basket. 1, 2, 3 Mad Hatter with a marigold. 3 Mad Hatter tomato. 1, 2, 3, 4 Rutgers tomato. 1, 2, 3, 4 San Marzano with another marigold in there. That's a crookneck squash. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in. Definitely going to have these 1, 2, 3 be squash of some kind. I was thinking butternut squash, but I might rearrange all this so that I can get that other large 25-gallon in here. Do 1, 2 cucumber and another 25-gallon and put in butternut squash in that. 2 butternut. We'll see. So that's the garden as it stands so far. Active bin where I'm putting compost in. This has been emptied. I'm using that in stuff. So what it typically will be is this one will be ready for use in March of the coming year. And through the season, I will keep adding to both of them. Sweet potato in back here, 2 slips. And then this is the wine cap mushroom spore in there. And this is a wine cap mushroom spore. It is mostly hardwood chips. This week was a lot longer than I normally do, but a lot to cover. As I mentioned, everything but peppers and zucchini and squash are in. In fact, probably by the time you watch this video, by the time this video is released, I would imagine that the squash and zucchini is in. Peppers will go in. I have a busy week. Actually, 10, 12 days. I have the last part of May. I have a very busy week of some corporate shows, corporate events, which is my full-time thing. Peppers will go in at the beginning of June. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. That helps me grow, and that helps you grow. Thank you very much.